Setting up the presentation for a shopper that's not ready today. Number one, you're going to qualify and investigate. Determine their situation, determine the reason why they're not ready to make a decision today, and determine why they want to wait and how soon can they come back. Number two, explain the coverages, give them a 101 description, give them a description of each coverage, determine what coverages they're interested in, sell the idea that the majority of the agencies don't offer coverage explanation. Technically, they go based on basic coverages. So that's one of the qualities that we offer. Emphasize on the fact that our goal is to offer as much information, to give them as much knowledge so they can have the knowledge necessary to make the best decision. Number three, offer an approximate of the low ball and sell the idea that the approximate is the only thing we need. So if you give them 30 to 35, emphasize on the fact that all we need today is 30 to 35. And you're going to test the waters by asking them, are you sure you're not able to do it today? Do you have 30 to 35? Because that's all you need, 30 to 35. So sell the idea that the 30 to 35 is all we need today. Number four, make the quote realistic. So sell the idea that we work with 70 different companies. Sell the idea that we offer discounts such as the loyalty discount. So therefore, we have an abundance of solutions and options to help them. Number five, sell the concept of savings. Calculate the short and long-term savings. So for instance, if they're paying $70 a month, or if they were paying $70 a month and you're giving them 35 to 40, you're technically going to help them save $30 to $40. So I would just round it to the next dollar and emphasize on 40. So $40 is a lot of money that we're able to save them. Emphasize on the fact that those $40, they could use them for other bills, for other payments. 40 times 12, that's technically a good $500 that we're going to help them save through the course of the year. So not only are you going to emphasize on savings on a short term, on a month-to-month basis, but also on a long term, on a yearly basis. Also, sell the idea that the majority of the customers are saving a good $100, $150 through the course of the year. So if you're calculating about $400 to $500 of savings through the year, you're going to tell them this is a VIP option. No one qualifies for $400 to $500 savings. Matter of fact, you are. So you should be proud. You should take advantage of this because not a lot of customers are saving as much money as you. Number six, add value on making a decision today by using urgency, fear motivation, or benefit motivation, peace of mind, taking advantage on a bargain. If they don't have insurance, emphasize on the risk. A ticket is going to cost them $700 to $1,000. Being involved in an accident, they're going to be responsible for all the damages. So legal and financial complications, it could be a life-changing event. If they hit a vehicle that's worth $15,000 and they're responsible for those $15,000, that's something that is completely unpredictable, but it would put them in a situation that's going to change their whole life. So add value by making it tangible, using a real-life scenario, creating a story, emphasize on the fact that there's no down payment, that the rates fluctuate on a day-to-day basis, and then ask them once again, would you be willing to make a decision? Do you have those $30 to $35? Can you use $30 to $35? Would you be interested in taking advantage of the promotions and the options and the savings today? Now your goal, the purpose of this presentation is to add a lot of value and to test the waters to see if you could transfer a shopper, someone that's not ready, into a buyer, someone that's willing to make a decision. Now, there's a lot of different scenarios, and every scenario is going to help you understand that information, knowledge, being repetitive is the key. Now, only because a customer walked in and told you they're not ready today, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not willing to make a decision. They simply haven't found an agent as professional as you to actually convince them. So use this information, follow the steps, and see if you could transfer a shopper into a buyer.